Hello students, today is Tuesday, September the 2nd, 2014, and happy September to everybody. Here are your announcements. Pumpkin spice everything. Yay! People wearing Uggs. Boo! I don't like Uggs for whatever reason. I shouldn't even have an opinion on it, but I do. Alright, so I want to do something a little bit different today. I want to do some learning stuff. One thing is I sent out a plagiarism video. Please watch it. Everybody needs to know about that. So we've already covered that. So please watch that, and that would be great if you do that. Alright, let's learn about Google Drive. Now, Google Drive is part of what comes with our Google Apps for Education account. And the way you access it is to go up here to Apps and click on, and you can't see it, and click on Drive. And this brings you to your Google Drive. Now, what's great about having a Google Drive, first of all, if you look down here, you have 30 gigabytes of storage space in the cloud. And you can access that from a mobile app on your phone. You can access that through another computer. So if you save your work to your Google Drive, you have access to it anywhere. And a good way to stay organized is to create folders in here. You just click on Create, click on Folder, and then let's say we want to have one for Algebra. Algebra 2. We'll click Create. And look how easy that was. We've got a folder for Algebra 2. Now, if you want to create a document, and you see I already have some in here in my English 10 folder, you just click Create and go to Document. This is like pulling up Microsoft Word, except it's not Microsoft Word. So you just get in there and type some stuff, and then you're done. And then you can get over here and rename it to anything you want. So let's, whatever the assignment was called. So let's say you had to write an essay about the minister's veil. And then so you can see up here it's titled that. And then when you get into your folder, you should have one over here. Now, and it takes just a second to refresh, but it will save it over in here as well. And so then you have access to your assignment. You can also create presentations, which is like PowerPoint. And you can see how that works. You know, a lot of different things, a lot of different themes you can use and that sort of thing. And not only that, but when you're done doing them, you can download it as whatever you would like. So let's see what that looks like. You can go to File. Sorry. You can go to File, then Download As, and you can save it as a PowerPoint and then upload it to your class. You can save it as a PDF or a PNG or a JPEG or whatever you want. And you can do that in all of the different things. Like if you have to do a spreadsheet, for example, you can do a spreadsheet, create and share, and then fill out your spreadsheet, and then when you want to go to download it, you can download it as an Excel document. So pretty neat, pretty handy. I have a lot of tutorials on how to use this on our website, I think under students, so be sure and look those up there. The next thing I want to go through are your August service hours. Those are due on September the 5th. That's this Friday. So make sure you go to the Capstone course, and I'm going to show you how to put those in. So go over here to Capstone, and then you go to Modules, because that's where everything is everywhere. It's Modules. And you see August hours, and you see they're due September 5th. So you just click on this. And it's just like taking a quiz, except you're going to click Take the Survey, and it's going to ask you the following questions. What agency are you doing your service learning? How many hours did you work this month? What is your supervisor's name? What is your supervisor's phone number? What's your supervisor's email? Describe in detail what activities you did this month. And that's important. And so the next thing, that done, just crossing off my list here, is the MOOC post, and that's in the same place. And you see the discussion here, what's your MOOC? And you can go through here and you can see what other people have put for their own MOOCs. And they've had some discussion about them. So if you're having to come up with ideas, that might be a good place to, look. But to put yours in, you just click reply and type it in there, then click post reply, and you're done with that. And that's also due on September 5th. We got some birthdays this week. We have Clinton Cooper, Abigail Woodall, and Heather. It's either Keisling or Kiesling. And happy birthday to you guys. Hope you have a great day whenever your birthday is. I think Clinton's and Abigail's are on the 5th, and Heather's I'm not sure. I think it's this weekend. But happy birthday to you guys. Turning 1 year older is always exciting, especially at your age, because, you know, 15, you get your permit. 16, you can start driving. 17, absolutely nothing happens at 17 except you can go see rated R movies. And then when you turn 18, you know, you become an adult in the eyes of the law. So, pretty exciting for high school kids having birthdays. 14 and 17, not so much. Thought for the day is, what kind of digital citizen are you? And, you know, I'm very fortunate to be principal of this high school, because I don't have to deal with a lot of discipline issues, actually none. But some of the other schools in the area have been having some problems with cyberbullying. And, you know, I'm pretty, I don't know, I'm like Rambo when it comes to bullying of any kind, but particularly cyberbullying, because technology is sort of my niche area, and I love what technology brings to the table as far as learning, and I hate the fact that some kids want to ruin it for everybody. Like, I remember, you know, one of my things when I was a teacher is I let students use cell phones in the class for learning, and it went really well. But most school systems had adopted a no cell phones at all policy for their school because of cyberbullying and taking pictures in the bathroom, just gross teenage boy stuff basically, and then, you know, mean girl stuff too. And so I would go around and do presentations on using cell phones in the classroom, and it literally made people angry that I was doing this. It was like I was betraying something, like I was, like, you know, part of the problem instead of part of the solution. So one thing I want you to think about, and this doesn't apply to you guys, most of you guys have been the targets of bullying, and that's why you're here. And that's why I feel like everybody's so nice here and gets along with each other, because we know what the alternative is like. But, you know, one thing is always true. There's no such thing as being anonymous on the internet. It doesn't matter how well you think you have your stuff hidden. It doesn't matter how well you think, you know, anything. If somebody gets your IEP or IP number, which is really easy to do, they can find out who you are pretty quickly. Very quickly. The other thing is that once something's out there, it probably will never go away. There's no way to erase it. If you look what's going on with celebrities that have had their iCloud and iPhones hacked, you know, there's now pictures of them out there that they don't want published, that, I mean, all it takes is for somebody to download the JPEG or screenshot the JPEG, and then there's another copy of it. So you can imagine, you know, especially how famous these celebrities are and what the content was. There are millions of copies of those pictures of them out there now. It's never getting erased. So that's another thing you need to consider. And the last thing you need to consider is like your reputation. When you go to employers, and I'm thinking of you guys, you know, 14, 15, 16-year-olds, you know, you're probably not going to enter the professional job market for, you know, 10 years maybe 8, you know, for 14-year-olds, 8 to 10 years. Who knows what we'll have by then? But, I mean, just right now, if you want to go and search through and find postings by people on message sites and everything, it's not that hard to do. So while the internet brings us all of this wonderful stuff, it also brings us like sort of an encroachment on our privacy. We don't have any privacy anymore as far as the internet's concerned. So you need to think about that and, you know, just kind of decide, what do you want to look like on paper? Because that's what the internet's going to tell your future employers, your future college admissions people, probably your future spouse. You know, if they do their research on you, you know, what kind of person was Jimmy when he was 15. It's going to be easy to find that stuff out. It already is. And it'll be even easier as time goes on. So, that's just one of those things. I don't think I really have to. I'm so impressed with the types of digital citizens you are anyway. But it's worth saying, you know, these things are worth thinking about. They just are. I hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you. Oh, something I forgot to announce. Please check your email about ACT if you're a junior or senior. Juniors, you must take the ACT this year at your local ACT site. You shouldn't have to drive very far for that. Seniors, if you've not taken the ACT with a voucher, then you need to do that, which means you get to take it for free. If you've already taken it with a voucher, then you're going to have to pay for it. Juniors should be able to take that for free with a voucher. Hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.